I would say primarily making contact with other people and SIMG fellows who've been through the pathway.
Being able to reach out to other fellows who have experience from the Australian point of view, and then also other SIMGs who've gone through similar processes and has also navigated the Australian culture, I found very useful.
A lot of help from colleagues who've already moved to Australia a few years before. So I knew pretty much what I was getting into.
Being organised was really important, and that for me meant keeping a list and a logbook as I went along of the patient data that I'd need to send for review.
Getting the updates is great, being able to come to conferences like this.
The college was very helpful. Going through the process, the college process was quite simple.
If your department isn't made up of a lot of overseas trained specialists, then chances are your clinical director and HR team won't be very aware of the SIMG process, and you'll have to hold their hand and support them. It's a little bit of extra work for everyone that might be new to them.
A lot of paperwork that you need to fill out about your training, your certificates that you've obtained through the training process in the United Kingdom.
Your team will probably know they'll have a bit of extra paperwork to do in forms and assessments, but if you make it as easy as possible for them and have these things ready and have points of contact for them to approach, I found that made it really easy.
The college was very supportive.
Leaning on the ANZCA team was really useful in this regard.
Just started because it looks like a long process, but it's actually, especially on the website, it's laid out quite systematically and almost in a checkbox fashion. So if you go through the website, it's pretty clear, and I've just found the ANZCA office very helpful. So if you're unclear on some details, they'll sit with you, go through it.
Really lean on the SIMG team at ANZCA. I found them really useful. They were particularly responsive via email, and in some regards were even able to help push me in the right direction where APRA struggled.
Reach out to other SIMGs and your supervisors, because everyone's been very gracious in trying to help you through the process.
Very useful to have contact to support groups or a mentor. So if there's anyone you know who's gone through the process, or you can also reach out to the college to get in contact with a mentor. That's really helpful just to hear how other people went through.
I think especially at the moment, anesthetics is changing, medicine is changing, so approaching those kind of the changing landscape of medicine as a group is always, I think, advantageous.
Even coming from the UK, which is very similar to Australia, the healthcare systems are different. It gives you time to adapt to new computer systems, new ways of working, and you're very supported with direct supervision during that process, which really makes you feel at ease. And it also gives you and your peers a chance to get to know each other and even, get some tips about where to live and what it's like living and working in the city where you are.